Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some kind of crazy PlayStation 5 and Sony news on a feature that could be literally added to the PlayStation 5 that you can literally go and vote and kick people out of your multiplayer game and literally spend that money on a microtransaction to go and then kick someone out of your game. This is probably one of the weirdest and strangest PlayStation things I've seen so far. So I want to make a video about this, talk about this, and I guess overall hear your comments and your thoughts on this, because this is probably one of the strangest things out there. And especially for me, like, I do a lot of streaming up on Twitch. I play a lot of competitive games. I play even a League of Legends, if you guys know about that. And if I could pay money for a microtransaction to go kick one of the most annoying people in my game lobbies, I am 1 zillion% down to go and whip out that credit card and do it. But overall, I mean, all memes aside, it's kind of a really weird feature and a really weird patent, but it's been kind of been picking up a little bit of heat up around the internet community. So I want to go talk about this. And as I mentioned, I want to hear your thoughts, like if you guys think this is dumb, if this is weird, if you guys would actually use this, if you guys like this, if you guys hate it, all down below. And as well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, especially for our brand new PS5 giveaway, for restock news, Sony news, all that good stuff. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, a link down below. Amazon links for the PS5 disc, a digital console controller as well. And of course, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Go and basically, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. There's always linked down below. Of course, like the video and give your thoughts down there. So, like I said, we actually have some very, very interesting things I want to go cover for you guys and talk about all the patent for this stuff, because this is just silly, boys. This is just silly. So basically now, we're seeing some overall player kicking microtransactions being patented by Sony themselves. Like, just reading this headline just makes me want to scream. So basically, Sony has filed a new patent that describes several methods for allowing spectators now to go kick a player from a game. And one of the methods described involves paying a microtransaction. Now, first of all, like, before we fully dive in, is this just dumb? This is hilarious to me. Like, just reading this is just a meme, but it's all like legitimate. Like I'm making jokes of it. This is like an actual legitimate thing that they signed up for. So we've all been there. You're stuck spectating a game after grouping up with a friend. We have to sit and wait to get in the action. You might get lucky if someone leaves and you're allowed to be in the backfill. More often than not, though, however, you're going to end up waiting for the game to be over before you can join your buddies. Soon, that might all change thanks to a new patent filed by Sony. So, how the Sony microtransaction patent lets you go and kick players for cash. As Segment Next reports, this new Sony patent showcases a worrying, and I'm definitely worried about this. I mean, I'm kind of memeing about this, but it's kind of a weird format if they ever actually do this. Of course, it's not set in stone, but I mean, the patent's there. They're thinking about it. Worrying about a new form of microtransaction, paying a fee to remove someone from a game in progress. Which I'm sure any of you guys that are gamers or multiplayer gamers, you guys just understand how dumb that just sounds. Here's a portion of text from a patent filing. It's a little bit of like, a little bit of a lawyer talk over here. 0012. In one embodiment, the interface to enable providing of feedback to the cloud gaming system enables spectators to pay to have a player removed from playing the video game. Like, that's verbatim, like literally pay to be removed, like it's literally word for word. In one embodiment, the interface to enable providing of feedback to the cloud gaming system enables a spectator to pay in full a fixed price to have a player removed from playing the video game. And the removal of the player is performed by the cloud gaming system when payment in full of the fixed price is received from the spectator. In another embodiment, the interface to enable providing of feedback to the cloud gaming system enables a plurality of spectators to pay a part of a fixed price to have a player removed from the playing the video game. It's kind of where they say from the playing. Like, this seems weird. And the removal of the player is performed by the cloud gaming system when combined payment in full of the fixed price is received from the plurality of spectators, each of which whom paid a part of the fixed price to have that player removed from playing the video game. That's a very, very weird wording for all that. I'm sure you guys are probably like scratching your head on that. But basically, even how the article even says, a single person can actually pay a fixed fee to kick someone from the game, or a bunch of spectators can split the cost for kicking a player. just first of all, what? This just seems so weird. So I want to list out like a little bit of a side comment over here before we dive into the next segments. I do want to say there is some potentials. The money system seems weird, like paying actual money, like pulling out my credit card and paying $1 to go kick someone out. that's weird. Like, that's like, you should not do that. That just seems so weird. Like, in terms of a multiplayer game, like, some people, like, maybe you have a group of 5 people, you don't want to play with that random person, you're waiting for your other friend to go join. Like, you shouldn't go and ruin someone's gaming experience to pay money. But I can kind of maybe see, like, maybe if someone just, everyone hates them, like, they're generally being rude, that could be nice. Hackers, they want to go get rid of hackers. Maybe someone's AFK and they want to get rid of them. So, like, there is, like, I feel like some benefits for a type of system. And as well, when they do go and say pay to remove, they did go and say there's a few different other options. So, it wouldn't mind maybe necessarily be a bad thing. Maybe say you're a regular player for, say, Call of Duty, and then you have basically like maybe like Call of Duty systems like microtransaction points, and you can maybe put that extra money towards, being like, hey, I've played this game for, 50 hours. I have a rough idea of like if someone's AFK or ruining the game or griefing or cheating or hacking, and they can maybe try to use that format to be like, hey guys, we should kick this random guy who's AFK. Like, I can maybe see some benefits. I can give Sony a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but when it comes to actually paying money, like an actual proper microtransaction, whether it's to get into a game faster, whether it's to kick someone you just don't like for whatever reason, I can definitely see that being abused, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that play multiplayer games can fully agree, because it just seems very off. It just seems very weird. Money, though, it's a patent, so it could potentially come, but also could potentially not come as well. So, of course, as mine, this patent isn't just about the microtransaction. It also covers a number of potential scenarios where spectators may wish to kick a player. So, it's kind of what I was saying before. These include a voting threshold system, a mode based on player skill levels, and an auction of all things. A good patent will cover as many scenarios as it can get away with. The microtransaction for kicking a player from a game is just one portion of a lengthy document that explores the patent in extreme detail. Ultimately, though, this patent is all about defining a bunch of systems that would allow a spectator or spectators to kick a player from a game. So kind of what I was saying before is I could definitely see some good merit to it. I can definitely see it being very nice if we had people that were basically out there stating like, hey, like someone's a hacker, someone's AFK, like kind of was saying, someone's being abusive, like stuff like that. It would definitely be worth, I think, trying to get your entire community to go and vote and kick for it. It just seems kind of weird having to spend money on it. Like the microtransaction mentioned, which has been mentioned, as we even mentioned verbatim on over here, it basically will go allow that to pay a full fixed price. Like it literally has verbatim to pay in full a fixed price to have a player removed from playing the video game. So you guys see what I kind of mean? Like they've specifically said this. So it could also maybe be like a weird crypto thing, could be like a fake cryptocurrency coin, or just like I said, maybe like loyalty tokens, stuff like that. And may not necessarily be more so on the credit card, but it's kind of just a weird system. Like, give me your thoughts on this down below. As well, too, as for the reason behind the kick, most of the patent describes different voting systems. There are a number of reasons why spectators might want to boot a player too. It should be useful for spectators to be able to kick a cheater from a game, kind of I've been saying before, or like someone who's AFK, someone who's trolling, someone who's like, spend the entire game just like shooting a wall, stuff like that, Either way, I'm sure that some people use that feature for less wholesome reasons too. And as I mentioned, I have played and streamed a bunch of League of Legends, Dota, Apex, whatever. There is definitely a lot of really bad people online when it comes to multiplayer games. And of course, kind of as the article states, and I always want to remind you guys, there is no guarantee that Sony will use the patent, just because, of course, like if you have the money, you have the patent, you have the legal laws or whatever it is, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be doing that. But on the counterpoint, if someone is literally having this actually patented, that means that there's at least a potential for them to use it in the future. And there is definitely a boardroom with a lot of executives kind of brainstorming these ideas and all this that went far enough that they're like, hey, this isn't an awful idea, no matter how we want to end up doing this in the long run. Let's go and patent this. Let's go and use this and see where it kind of goes and takes it. So, of course, a lot of companies will invest the money to protect their inventions and end up not using it at all. If that day does come, though, however, I reckon we'll have a whole new different definition of pay to win. Like in my head, I'm just imagining like you have some random annoying rich kid that has his mom's credit card who's just like trying to go and say every rude thing they can to you. And then the second they go and say anything, they go and pay $10 to go and instantly kick you out of the game. Now, for Sony, at the end of the day, if that guy goes and spends $300 a day, they probably want to have that whale of a spender instead of whatever you are playing like your random game once a week, So hopefully that does not get to that point. Hopefully we don't have to worry about this, but it is a little bit strange and weird that Sony did go and add this. And like I said, there could definitely be some benefits, especially with dealing with like hackers or AFK people or just people who just no one wants to play with, like in the bad way. But as well, just knowing how the internet is, sometimes we do get in these really weird scenarios that are, well, not fun. So I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. I am absolutely against this. I'm sure you guys would know. So you guys can give me your thoughts and comments from that. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, for spending time on my video itself. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on in case you guys want to go and just see future videos, PS5 restock videos or whatever, or be subscribed for the PS5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller if you guys want to check and see. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. And of course, sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Just instantly go and sell it if you guys would like. And Coinbase, if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. And I'll see you guys all later on. Have a good rest of your days, nights, and wherever you guys are watching this. And I'll see you guys up later on. Love you guys.